So good morning. We are coming now on type of sets. In type of sets, first set which we have in our syllabus is empty set or called as void set. Empty set means the set without an element. When we think about empty set, it is empty means no element in it. This will be the symbol for empty set, or you have a symbol phi for it. This will be empty set, this will be empty set, but never write both a one. Phi inside this should not be taken. This will not be the empty set. So empty set will be the set in which no element present. Example I can say x where x square is minus 9 and x belongs to real number. Is there any real number you have whose square come out to be minus 9? We will say no real number is possible in such a case. So we will say it will be empty set or it will be phi. So any set which will not be having any element, that will be called as empty set. Uh, some more example I can take. Here x where x is between 3 and 4 and x belongs to natural number. Is there any natural number between 3 and 4? We say real numbers are there but natural number is not possible. So we will say it is again empty set or we will say it will be fine. So empty set or the void set means the set which contain no element, or we'll say that is empty here, or without an element. We call this as an empty set or a void set. Second, and symbol will be very much clear. This will be empty set or this will be empty set. This you can't use. This shows that phi is an element of the set. You can't take that. Next one is singleton set. Singleton set means a set. Singleton means a set which has single element. A set which have single element, we call that as a singleton set. For example, if I'll say x is one set, x where x square is 9 and x belongs to natural number. Now when you take this, x square will be 9, then when you solve it, x will be coming plus minus 3. Plus 3 will be a natural number, but minus 3 is not a natural number. 3 belongs to natural number, minus 3 does not belongs to natural number, means you can't take this, because what the answer says, x which you are, whatever you are taking should be a natural number, so your answer will be simply 3. So this will be a singleton set we have. Singleton set means a set which will be having a single element. Another example we can say x where x is between 3 and 5, where x belongs to natural number. Between 3 and 5, what is the natural number we have? 4. So only one element is there. We call that as a singleton set. Next one coming on finite set. So I've done this set, I've done this set. Now coming on third one, that is finite set. Finite set means a set which has finite number of elements. Finite number of elements means it will be countable number. You can tell that this set has 5 elements, 7 elements, 10 elements, 2 elements. So that way we can say. So finite set it should have. Example we have already done. Collection of vowels A, E, I, O, U. This has 5 elements. Same way, all the alphabets of English till Z. How many are there? 26. So we will say it has 26 element, it has 5 element. Maybe we'll say natural numbers between 1 and 100. So that will start with between 1 and 100. So 2, 3 till 99. That way you go. So that means these are the sets in which you are finding that the number of elements are countable. You can count the number of elements. Whenever you can count the number of elements, that will be called as finite set. And now one more thing we'll introduce here, that whatever the number of elements in a set will be called as order of set or a cardinal number. One more term I am just taking here, cardinal number or order of set. Cardinal number or order of a set. This is set A, this is set B, this is set C. If I say what is the cardinal number of this set, we should say NA. NA is the number of element in set A, or I should say cardinal number of set A or order of set A. How many are there? 5. Same way, number of elements in set B. How many are they? 26. Same way, if you say number of elements in C set, 2 to 99. How many elements are there? 98. So these are simply the elements we have. Number of elements in set A, 5. So cardinal number of this will be 5, or order of this is 5. Order of this set will be 26, or cardinal number will be 26. Cardinal number will be 98 here, or we'll say the order of the set will be 98. So this will be giving a finite set. Finite set means the number of element must be finite. And number of element finite, that means finite set is there. Then comes infinite set. Infinite set means the set which will have cardinal number infinite, or we'll say cardinal number does not define for it, or order does not define for it, because cardinal number in that case come out to be infinity, and infinity is never a number. So now we are coming on next part, that is infinite set. Infinite set means the set which will have infinite number of elements. Now what are infinite numbers of elements? All the real number sets, they are infinite numbers. Simple example I am taking, you have already done this also. So that's, I simply revise number system. This also we should know. In number system, first thing we have done, that whatever the number you can count on your fingers are called natural number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That way it goes. So here we will say first set which we have of natural numbers, we denoted by N, capital N. Whenever I write capital N, it should be natural number in our maths. And what this set will be having element 1, 2, 3, 4 till infinite it will go. No end of this. That will be first set, natural number. Second set, slightly greater than this. That also has infinite element, but that is having one more element here. That is called whole number. Whole number has 0 also. Start with 0, 1, 2, 3, so on. Second set is the whole number. Third set, these are the numbers we have introduced. First, we have taken the natural number, then 0 was introduced, so that was added, becoming whole number. Then after that, they have introduced the negative numbers, so that will be coming as integers I or Z. And what these numbers are? -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, so on. These are integers. All negative numbers, positive, 0. No fractions. -1, -2, -3, -4, 0, 1, 2, 3. This is called integers I or Z. Then comes rational numbers, Q. This is all you have done in 10th class. I am just representing this. Whenever I write N, it's a natural number. Whenever I write W, it will be a whole number. Whenever I or Z I will write, this will be the integers. When we say Q is the rational number. Rational numbers, you have done the definition. X, where X will be P by Q, where P and Q belongs to integers and Q should not be 0. Means all the fractions that will be 2 by 3, -2 by 5, 1 by 5, 7 by 5. These all are fractions. These all fractions coming in rational number. So rational number are nothing but the fractions. 2 by 3, 1 by 5, 7 by 5, -2 by 5. So these all fractions coming in rational number, and you have done this also, that all these rational numbers are either terminating or recurring. That also you have done last year. So these are rational numbers. Then comes irrational number. Irrational numbers are denoted by T. T is another set. This is X where X should not be rational number. X where X is not a rational number, they are irrational. Not rational means you can't write them in fraction form. When you can't write them in fraction form, they are called irrational number. Example, you have already done root 3, root 5, root 7. They all are irrational numbers. So irrational numbers are T. Then comes the last set, that is real numbers, R. R is nothing but Q plus T. That is rational plus irrational will make the real. So in real number we have all integers, all whole number, rational number, irrational number, all when you add it will become a real number. So real number will be Q plus T, that you should keep in mind. So this is our number system. And in further study this year, we will introduce some more number called as complex number that will take when we start this chapter. So this is the real number system. Now one more thing note here. The smallest set, all are infinite sets. All have infinite number of elements. But one more thing here in this case, the smallest set will be the natural number. Slightly bigger than this will be the whole number because one more extra element coming here. Then one more set is there that will be called integers. Integers include your whole number and the natural number. And then comes the rational number. Smallest will be natural, then the whole number, then integer, then the rational. Irrational number will be denoted by T, nothing common in these two. All the irrational number are neither natural nor whole number nor integer nor rational number. And their plus will be equal to real number. So when you take this total, this will become our real. So real number will be this plus T, that is rational plus irrational, all will be making as T. So this is our number system. So this is the type of set we have done. In that I've started with void set, that is empty set, singleton set. Then we have done finite set, infinite set, and after that infinite set I've taken the example which will be common for us or which will be useful for us. That will be the real number system. So that also we have done. Next we will take further type of sets and some more operations on sets.